Hello everyone. Welcome back to another Magic the Gathering Commander review for Champions of Kamigawa, and today we are talking about Nagao Bound by Honor, who is a human samurai. It's a 3/3, and it has a mana value of 4, 3 generic and 1 white. It has this amazing keyword, at least for me amazing keyword, called Bushido, and it's Bushido 1. So the rules text, as you can read on the screen, whenever this creature blocks or becomes blocked, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. And then it also has a triggered ability. Whenever Nagao attacks, samurai creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. So kind of a cool samurai tribal anthem commander. And Bushido, very fun mechanic. I love this mechanic. One of my all-time favorite mechanics, right up there with banding, another fantastic mechanic. One of the things to bear in mind with Nagao, and we may talk about this in the rules here, there are no particular rulings for this commander, but one of the things to note with Nagao and any Bushido commander or Bushido card is Bushido does not care about how many creatures block or how many creatures Nagao is blocking. It just cares that it is blocked or becomes blocked. So Bushido is really cool. It's a fun combat trick that your opponents have to remember and bear in mind when they're attacking you, that it's not just simply a 3/3 human samurai. It is a 4/4 essentially when it comes to blocking. But one of the downsides of that is it's not going to matter if 3 creatures block Nagao, it's only going to be a 4/4 because of the Bushido. So if you have multiple instances of Bushido, or you have other abilities that can boost Nagao's power and toughness, then that can work around those situations. But just bear in mind that Bushido triggers once per block or being blocked. Doesn't care by how many creatures are doing it. And a card to synergize with this commander, I chose Konda's Hatamoto, who is just another Bushido samurai, but it does have this fun text where as long as you control a legendary samurai, it gets an additional +1/+2 and has vigilance. And vigilance is fantastic with Bushido because you can attack, and if it gets blocked, this creature in particular can become a 3/5, and then it can defend, so then it can use its Bushido on the defensive as well. So vigilance with Bushido is really, really cool. And like all of the samurai commanders that I am building decks for, Samurai Tribal is going to be the one that I'm doing, and it focuses on Bushido because I think Bushido is really cool. So old school samurai, the new school samurai from the Neon Dynasty set, focuses a lot on your samurai or warriors attacking alone to get benefits. And that's not the only keyword in Magic's history that cares about your creatures attacking alone. There is Exalted, which in white is very, very cool and very, very powerful. So this is essentially an Exalted deck, but it uses the new samurai mechanics, the new and the old samurai to act as either attackers or blockers. But it's really cool. You build up a big force of creatures. You can give them all Exalted in white, which is really cool. And then you send in one samurai to go do your fighting, and the rest can stand and block for you with their Bushido bonuses, which is really, really cool. So very excited about this deck. One of my favorite strategies to build around. A popular deck idea on EDH Rec is Anthems, and this is very straightforward and it's very easy to do in mono white. Anthem abilities are really, really cool. And then lastly, I was like, what to do with this commander that's weird and unique and jank. So I just went with a good old fallback of mine, which is cloning and then populating that. So if you can make a bunch of samurai to benefit from the Anthem effect of Nagao, or you just simply make token copies of Nagao and you make sure that they're non-legendary, which is why Helm of the Host is on here, white is one of the best colors to populate tokens. So if you can make an army of Nagao, then every time all of your Nagao attack, all of your other Nagao are going to get +1/+1 anthems because everyone else is all attacking, and they all have Bushido, so just really cool cloning token go wide deck. And that is going to do it for Nagao Bound by Honor. Really, really cool card, but it is very heavily restricting in the sense that you need to be Samurai Tribal, and unfortunately, there are only like 2 sets that really theme around Samurai, and that is the original Kamigawa block and Neon Dynasty set. So not a lot of room to build around, but I would love to come back to Kamigawa, or maybe go to a different Japanese-inspired set, or just get some interesting samurai that are like on other planes would be really cool as well. I would love to see the Samurai tribe grow and get more unique mechanics. I really, really loved what they did with Neon Dynasty and like kind of giving them this exalted route to build around instead of the original old school Bushido route. I would love to see Bushido make a comeback somehow. I would really love to see that. That would be so cool. So Wizards, please, please, please bring Samurai and Bushido back. And maybe do a blend of like the exalted Bushido mechanic. That would be so cool. I love that. So with that all said, not a popular commander to build around, because if you wanted to build Samurai, you probably will do it in either red and white, or you'll do it in white, red, and black as the common colors to build a Samurai deck, not necessarily a monocolor commander type. So unfortunately, it has the rank of F, but that simply means that this is a great commander that you could probably build for budget and have a fun mono-white Samurai tribal deck for your game nights, for your table, have some fun interactions, really cool combat synergies with this deck, so this could be a fun aggro deck for your table to have, depending on your meta, of course. But yeah, really cool card. I'm excited to build around it. I love Samurai, really cool mechanic. If there's anything you guys want to say or anything that I missed or didn't talk about, please let me know in the comments below. I really do appreciating hearing your guys' feedback and for having all of your support. So thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!